Hi, welcome. I'm Angela, as you know, and welcome to my home office. Michelle, Ken, and I talked about how it might be helpful to have some quick coaching videos that last just a few minutes of things that you could actually go out there and apply today. You could try out today and then give us some feedback and further thoughts on what else you might like some further insight on. Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's more effective to preempt an objection or to handle it once it comes up? Preempting the objection is always the objective, of course, but should it come up? All right, having the confidence to, again, this is like the Buffalo Bills 2-minute drill. It's like working these things over and over again so that they feel very natural to you and you can really tune in and listen to what they're saying and how they're responding and watch their body language as opposed to, what do I say next? Now what do I say? So what I want to impress is that there are only ever 6 objections, just 6. They may sound a little different. The words that manifest may sound different, but the essence of them all boil down to these 6. We're not going to address all 6 today. We don't have time, but we are going to address the first 3. And then in the next video, we'll address the next 3. The first 3 are always called the satisfied objections. What are they? The first satisfied objection is, I'm sticking with what I'm doing right now. I'm happy with my current vendors and the way everything is right now. The next one is, my budget is already spent. I've already allocated my money for the year, so better luck next year. And the final one is, I really couldn't handle more business right now. I don't need to advertise. I wouldn't know what to do with the business if I got it. All right. So let's talk about the first one. I'm sticking with my current plan. I trust my current vendors. I've had a long-standing relationship with them, and I'm happy. So that's a satisfied objection, right? So how might you respond when someone says that? Well, how about, can you tell me more about that? Because I'd really love to learn what it is that success looks like for you with your vendors and the partners you choose, so that at some point I may work toward earning the right to be that partner as well. I'd really love to hear about what you love about those relationships and why you trust, what it is that has made you trust so greatly your current plan. Now, invariably through that conversation, you may see some gaps. You may hear them say something like, well, what we do is good. It might not be great, but it's good. That's an opening. You can get in there. You might hear that they just have relied on this person for so long. They have such a long-standing relationship, and then of course you want to build on that and say, yes, that's all what we all strive toward. We have many clients that we've worked with for many years. I would love perhaps at some point to share with you a testimonial. All you're trying to do is to continue the conversation. Keep them talking, keep them engaged. The longer you keep them engaged, the better the chance you have to open a door. The next one, my budget's already spent. I've already allocated everything. Great. Can you tell me more about that? What does that picture look like? Again, so that in the future I might learn how I may earn your business, where there may be the right opportunity. It's really important for us to learn from other businesses in Central New York what's working. If you're happy with the way everything is and your dollars are already earmarked, I'd love to know what the makeup of that looks like. What does success look like? What has to happen for you to be happy with those dollars? Again, just keep the conversation going and wait for the door to open for the opportunity for you to walk through it. The final one, I can't afford I really don't need to advertise. I have all the business I want. And even if I had more right now, I probably couldn't afford to take any more on. All right, so now all of these are valid objections. This last one in particular, though, is really a symptomatic of a problem inside the business because they've hit a ceiling. And all businesses hit this same ceiling on their growth curve. At some point in that curve, They hit a point at which, in order to break through, they have to change their business model. And this is very scary for businesses. So understanding that this is a real symptom, here is always the way that you can help them address this. Let me ask you, sir, madam, could you afford more profitability? Now, anyone in their right mind is going to say, yes, of course, I could always be more profitable. Sure. Well, can you help them be more profitable? Of course you can. Profit is still king, particularly in today's world of shrinking margins and the competitive landscape and constant change and always striving to manage the data and get better and better and more profitable. You can help them. Number one, your customer insights. Do you think you could help, Mr. Business Owner? What would it look like? What would it feel like if you had a more profitable customer, a higher quality customer coming to you online, through your door, whatever the case may be? What could that mean for your business? What could driving your marketing ROI and more profits in your marketing, what could that mean for your business? And how would you do that for them? Well, of course, you help them discover within their business the more profitable story. If they're telling a lot of their commoditized stories right now, their Me Too stories, how are they going to drive profit that way? To take their business to the next level, to help them glean better profits, you have to tell more profitable stories, and help drive a more profitable customer for them, right? So through your customer insights, through measurable, trackable marketing products and services, can you help them drive profit? Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, yes. So anyone ever says to you, I have all the business I can handle, I couldn't take on any more business, I'm really satisfied with the amount of business I have, always ask the next question, could you accept more profit? Would you like to enjoy more profit in what you're doing? More money out for the same amount of time in? Yes, of course. So there they are, the three. And I know that there's not a wave a magic wand and suddenly you feel confident with all of these, and hopefully, you've heard many of these before, utilized many of these before at your disposal, but sometimes, again, it's just good to refresh. Here they are again. I'm sticking with what I have right now. I'm comfortable with the way everything is and with who my partners are right now. The next one is my budget's already spent. It's already earmarked for the year. See you in 2017. And the final one is I really don't need to advertise. I get all the business I need, my word of mouth, etc., referrals. Yes. But they could always stand more profit. Always. Hopefully this is helpful, and again, we'll look forward to your feedback and continuing to rehearse these to get even more confidence in different ways that these satisfied objections come up. Being able to recognize them, though, is the first step, and so that you can have that internal dialogue in your own mind. This is a satisfied objection, and beginning to understand it and recognize it will actually bring you insight and intel on how to take that customer's hand and walk them through to the next step. Good luck, and I look forward to your feedback. Again, in the next session, we'll talk about the next 3 objections, which are the no benefit objections, meaning I see no benefit in doing business with you or your company at this time. So we'll address that next, and see you soon.